At first glance, you'd be forgiven for thinking the Greenbrier's just another traditional American hotel. Massive and majestic on the surface, yes. It's what's below that's earned the Greenbrier its unique place in history. In the early 1960s, the West Virginia wing was added. The entrance was purposely decorated this gaudy way. Bold colours, popping patterns. A decoy to the secret bunker behind. After 1962, every day, hundreds of people would walk between the hotel and the brand new exhibition centre, never realising what was hidden behind the famous wallpaper. Behind the wallpaper, an 18-ton steel door, which when closed would protect hiding members of Congress from a nuclear fallout. Here they would store everything that 1,000 people would need to stay here for who knows how long. In the Cold War days, Linda Wall was a cocktail pianist. She always suspected there was something more to the Greenbrier than just vacationing travellers. It was only after 1992, when the bunker's existence was exposed, that she became tour manager. All was revealed.
The plan was to bring 1,000 people here to stay for as long as 60 days. There had to be a huge quantity of food. There were 18 dormitories in here that were filled with bunk beds.
For 30 years!
For 30 years!
So, now what have we got here?
A decontamination area that could have processed 220 persons per hour. The truth is, if the facility had been used for the reason it was created, it would have meant that the very worst had happened. It would have been horrible. The closest this place came to being utilized was during the Cuban Missile Crisis. Thank goodness it was never used for the reason it was built.
What was this used for?
This room was a briefing room, but it also was a television studio. So if the Speaker of the House had assumed the presidency, my fellow Americans, don't panic, everything will be fine.
Remember, the whole concept of this place was the continuity of the US Congress, which means there had to be a place for the politicians to debate. So, in this room, it was the House of Representatives, whilst over here, next door, it was the US Senate.
It was really intended that they would meet in here. So the cover was, this room was open to the Greenbrier public for, since 1962. Thousands of people have been in here for meetings, but they didn't know they were actually in a bunker.